Okay, here I am. I'm doing a hair curling tutorial for you guys because I've had a lot of people ask. In fact, that's probably the most requested tutorial that I get from you, and I haven't done it yet because, hello, because I don't know if it's just because I don't feel qualified or what, because it's so easy. It really is. There's nothing complicating about it at all. So, I just washed my hair today and I let it air dry. The reason why I let it air dry is because it actually curls better when you let it air dry because you're not applying the heat while brushing it, which makes it straight. The hair follicles are actually better when you let your hair air dry, and the curls last longer. So I always let my hair air dry. I just comb it straight, let it air dry. I actually love the way that it falls on my head when I let it air dry. And I find I have the body still that I want. So with that, the next question I get asked is, what do I use to curl my hair? So this is what I use. It's the long barrel. It's 1 1/4 inch curling iron. No fancy tools here. No wands. Not that I'm against them. I've just always used this, and if it's not broken, why fix it, right? I'm not opposed to using or trying those. I would love to try a wand, but this is just what I have, and it works great for me. And it's super inexpensive. I'll put the swipe up here so you can see where I always get it from. I never go in the store to buy it. I always get it online because it's cheaper. Okay, so this is what I use. And then also, for all of you hairstylists out there, you might hate me for saying this, but I actually have the heat setting on the very, very highest. My hair can tolerate it. Not everybody's hair can tolerate that high of heat, but mine can. And so, yeah, that's what makes my hair curl best and stay in longer. So if your hair can tolerate that sort of heat, then put it up there all the way. If not, then be careful. All right, so I'm just gonna start out. My hair is pretty much dry, so I'm just gonna brush it out. This is my favorite brush, the Bath Pack. So this is, yeah, I just brush it all out and then I start curling. So when I curl, I start here in my frontal area. I don't love going up all the way to the root. I just kind of start here, halfway up, and then let it down. Sometimes if I want my curls to stay in longer, I will curl all the way to the end. Otherwise, I might just do this where I leave a tail out at the bottom. And then I just bring it down. So you can see I'm not even holding it in my hair that long because the heat is so high I don't need to. All of my curls, I curl back. So they all go back this way. So I just do that. Now, sometimes people ask me, well, do you curl straight like at the top of your head to your root? And honestly, I go in phases. Sometimes I like my curls to start up here so I have more volume up top. And I might go around and do that at the very end, just in like my crown area. See this frontal here, I don't love how that's falling. So I will recurl this, and I'm actually gonna curl it a little bit higher up on my head. And I'm gonna do this type of curl. I don't know why. See, I just kind of do what I feel like doing. So there's 2 types of curls, you know, that I'll do sometimes. One is the, I don't know how to even say this. Sorry. Let's see. It's hard to see in this camera. Okay. So one would be where you just twist it. Maybe like, you could call it the twirl curl, like this. And the other one would be like more of a ringlet style curl, so you would twist it like this. But I mostly, for the most part, I just do the twirl curl.
Is it carded?
It's called the twirl curl. So as you can see, this is pretty darn quick. There's nothing too complicating about it. And you'll just do that all around your hair. Now back here on the back crown of my head, I will do it a little bit tighter, which means closer to my root. So I always kind of bring these pieces forward here to kind of cover my frontals here. So this piece, as you can tell, it's kind of funky. So I'm gonna recurl it. And usually when I recurl pieces, I usually do the ringlet curl because it kind of straightens out that wave that was closer to the root. Okay, and here's my last one. So after I've got all of my curls done, I'll actually let the curls set, and this just basically means to cool. I don't brush them out or anything until after they've set, and this helps them last longer. So basically I go 5 or 6 days without washing my hair, and I'll probably only recurl it once after the first time I curl it because the curls tend to stay in good enough for me to do that. So I'll let them cool like this. Sometimes I'll just reinforce the curls by twisting them all back like this, and then I'll go get dressed or whatever, and then I'll come back and style it. Okay, so once my curls have set, then I'll just kind of take my pick and undercomb it a little bit to my roots. So I really love having more volume at the bottom of my hair than the top. So as you can see, I'll just take the comb and I'll just kind of brush here around my head, and then kind of just separate those curls. A little spray, not much. I really don't use a lot of product on my hair. In fact, I hardly use any at all. Any hairspray. And okay, so that's it. That is how I curl my hair. It takes like 5 minutes. This is a little bit too curly for me, but we'll settle it down. Okay, and that is it. So it's super easy. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Just play with them a little bit. And the more it falls throughout the day, the better I actually like it. So anyway, so there you have it.